Good morning, everyone. My name is Jenny Mulm, and welcome to Jenny's Biblical Messages. Lily and I have a story to tell you today. Yesterday, I was in a meeting with someone from my church. We were discussing my next steps and that I wanted to be a part of a specific team. God has been leading me into this area since last January. You see, I want to help people through prophecy, healing, and deliverance. And she asked me a question that I couldn't answer right away. I needed to go to God and seek what He wanted me to do. And boy, did He flood me back with the answers and memories of my past. Romans 12:2 says, "Do not conform to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by renewing of your mind." This is what happens when you give up your way of doing things and give your life over to God. His way is always better, but sometimes it's difficult to see that. And I went through a lot of years of making bad decisions and conforming to the world before I finally realized that I needed to change my mind, my way of thinking, and transform my mind over to God's way. So the question was, who do I want to help? And then how do I want to help them? Forever ago, I went to school for early childhood education. But that was only a small part of why God led me to children. I had my first two babies when I was 21 and 23 years old. I was in a domestic violence relationship, and I found myself divorced, single mother by the time I was 24. I look back on that now and I wonder, how the heck did I do that? I knew God and I talked to Him, but I was also walking in so much sin and chaos. And He is so good that He led me the way every step, even when I didn't understand what I was doing. God also reminded me to help people that are going through addiction. Someday, I want to tell you about the entire addiction story that I have. But to protect people I love, I'm inclined to only talk about the addiction that I overcame, which was alcohol. You see, when we go through trauma in our lives, we tend to seek something to make us feel better, to numb the pain. And in 2016, I found myself with 2 DUIs. I made my life a mess because of the decisions that I made. Can you just see why deliverance is so important to me? All I want to do is to help people who are going through these and similar issues, to show them that you can break those chains. You can move forward to the life that God has planned for you. When I told her that God had reminded me of my past and that I am to help with single mothers' addictions and relationship trauma, she told me that this is really a problem that the church is having today, but they don't have a whole lot of people that can help in these areas. That validated everything that I have gone through in my life. Like it's this moment now, why I went through these things, why I had to go through these things. Because God had a greater purpose in my life. I'm telling you, He has blessed me so much. He has made me strong and He's made me courageous. He gave me the ability to overcome my faults and my sins. He picked me up and He took me out of darkness and into light, not only for myself and for my children, but also so way in the future, now is the time to help others. John 15:1-2 says, "I am the true vine, and my Father is the gardener. He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does bear fruit, He prunes so that it will be even more fruitful." God has to take away those things that aren't working in our lives. He has to prune us. He has to make us whole. He has to make us beautiful so that we can do what He has planned. God has a plan for your life too. He will put you through situations to prune you, to make you that whole and beautiful vine, to like a grapevine that's just full of these beautiful, luscious grapes. He's going to prune you so that you can get rid of that old stuff that's holding you back, those chain holders, so that you can become full of the fruits of the Spirit. To be fruitful, to give you life and abundance, to make you a light to shine in somebody else's darkness. The second part of Romans 12:2 states that through that transformation we were talking about, then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. And he has that will for my life, and he has that will for your life. I want you to think about that today. Have a blessed day as you go through and think about, what is God's will for your life? What have you overcome that now you are so strong, so courageous, so beautiful, and so fruitful that now you can help other people in those same situations? Have a blessed day, everybody.